Alright, let's do a little update video. I've made a little bit of progress. Got the oil tank and the fuel pump and oil pump kind of situated where I want them. In the coming weeks, I'm going to refabricate, if that's a word, fabricate new brackets to replace these little flimsy ones. At least now I can take those measurements, and I might take another piece of that aluminum diamond plate and just make just two brackets that come up and over the oil tank, and then that should take care of that. Meanwhile, got ourselves a little oil cooler situated up here. I just need to trim those little bolts back a little bit, get those away from the lines. And I like how I routed the oil lines kind of out of the way of the foot pedals, even though I think the only foot pedal I might use is the brake pedal here, obviously. The throttle pedal, I think I'm gonna go with like a hand control. It would just be easier, I think, but we'll see. Yeah, kind of put some of this imitation carbon fibre on the dash here. I've been kind of shopping around for some new gauges, preferably something, they all match, they all light up, they'll be all nice and pretty. They're kind of expensive, so that's gonna wait. You can see I routed the oil lines for the oil cooler kind of where I want them. Let's see, got the switchable system kind of temporarily installed here. Let me move my giant size 12 out the way. Started kind of running the electrical. These might just be temporary. I might just get like a piece of tube or a flexible conduit. It'll just kind of tuck the wires in here out the way, make them kind of safe and protected from the heat. And they go, those two yellow wires, those are the thermocouples for the exhaust gas temperature and turbine inlet temperature. That's a turbine inlet right there. And EGT is right in the back there, right next to that spark plug, if you see it. Meanwhile, I've got some ignition system fabrication going on. I've been experimenting with some different what do you call it, high voltage generators. They put out quite a bit of spark. I got one that puts out, well, they advertise it as 500,000 volts, but realistically I think it's more like 50,000, but still, that's pretty good. A little spark coming out of there. Yeah, that's where we're at. I got new tires sitting in the apartment, but since we really didn't know anything about this existing go-kart, the hubs or anything, there's no information about it. I kind of took a gamble, a shot in the dark, so to speak. So I ordered the tires with the wheels, with the American standard bolt pattern, and of course they didn't fit. The hubs that were on this go-kart are way too big. So took some measurements off the rims, and just this morning I ordered the new hubs for front and back, so we can get those tires mounted. Same size tires, but they're new, so there's that. Would be nice to get a seat going on in here. I haven't even sat in this death trap, so I couldn't even tell you if I fit in this thing or not, but we'll get one of those on order. Get some fuel lines ordered, get an oil line, goes up yonder, get that ordered, and then start getting all the little fittings for the oil tank to go back to the oil return off the turbo there. We'll start getting this thing put back together.